Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in the deep playthrough of The Last of Us the second. I think the game just booted up prior to the last collectibles that we picked up at the end of the previous episode where we left off. So I have to pick him up again. I'm struggling to sleep, keep seeing him with his head. We already saw that. Shimmer you mar too much. Shimmer you mar too much. Yakima found another camp along the highway. Can't be sure it was Tommy, but we haven't seen other people in 2 weeks, so fingers crossed. Alright, already read that one. So the new entry is on the horse. Shimmer you mar too much. What the hell does mar mean? 1 second, make it a small learning moment. Mar meaning impair the quality or appearance of, spoil. Yes, that was what I was thinking a bit. Mar horse. No. You mar what? Move? I think it's move, it's not mar. Shimmer you move too much. Probably because Ellie saw the horse walking over there. Anyways, we have to pick up the collectibles we already picked up at the end of the previous episode, because I don't think the last save remembered it. Hey, that's something I forgot to pick up.
Haven't seen one of these in a while.
Yesterday. It's probably some kind of a scanner. Place the tip of the device against exposed skin. Push the device firmly until it clicks. Hold in place for 3 seconds. Observe reading on central display. Alright, nice. Why can't we take it? Could be handy. No, not possible. Over here, over there, and over everywhere. And I think that's what we did yesterday as well. Upgrading the outputs, damage output. Here we go. I did think that yesterday we actually had more scrap. I think yesterday we had like 17 left and now we only have 10 left. But I might be imagining that. Just a bit awkward. Even if you save the game, it just, and you restart, I think it just goes back to the last in-game checkpoints, and not so it doesn't register anything that you picked up in between that checkpoint and your last save. It just continues from the checkpoint. It was really weird because the game started over there. Before I started recording, I did find one item laying over here on the ground, while that box was still already open and empty. So, and also yesterday there was something lying over there that was not there anymore. So it seems like the game only remembered partly what I picked up. And so I picked up again that single scrap that was on the floor. And maybe that is why the amount of scrap that I now have left seems to be a different amount than yesterday after upgrading the damage output of the rifle. But I could just be making it all up. Anything else we can take from here? I don't think so. Let's see if this workbench is marked. Yes. I already checked that yesterday as well. Alright, let's continue to check out Seattle. By the way, there's one thing that in the previous episode also I was wondering about. I thought to remember that there was like this field of view slider, and I checked it yesterday and I couldn't find it, but I did read about it on the internet in the meantime, so I must have overlooked it. Let's see what it does, if it's there and what it does. I think it should be, I think, under accessibility, but I did check it out. I thought camera assist, it won't be here. By the way, pretty cool in this game that in a console game you can pretty much, yeah, it's a bit limited, but it's a nice effort that they try to let you at least to some extent customize the control inputs. No field of view over there. Camera, here it is. Increasing the volume makes the field of view wider. Let's see what it does. But it was under motion sickness. Now that's hardly anything. Come on. Let's check it out. So let's get a reference point. Like, for instance, this pole to the left. That is now currently the left side of the left pole is now parallel with the left edge of my screen. Let's see what it does. If I revert it to default. Yeah, minor, very minor. Of course, you can also narrow it down like super. Alright, that is really not worth the hassle. Let's just keep it with what the developers intended. Alright, a truck. Anything in the truck? Nope. I am looking in nooks and crannies because you never know, maybe there's a body lying around or something. I think I yesterday already checked this little clearance. Alright, so the bookstore we have cleared, if I'm not mistaken. Is it marked off? Yes. We have like the workbench marked. Let's just continue and see what we encounter. The main objectives are the dome and the courthouse garage to get gas. First I will be clearing out all the side objectives, because there is bound to be goodies there. I would think. Nice detail, those yellow ivies. Like big dying shrubbery. Delivering the future today. UPS truck. Alright, music is kicking in. Holy shit, what's this? We can actually get through here.
Where are you going?
There's something back here.
Alright. Use gate codes. Ah, a safe. Very nice. Also very nice that somebody puts a big tip. Press to craft tools and weapons out of scavenged materials. Ah, finally we can create a medkit. Or a Molotov cocktail. Let's go for the Molotov. And also let's see where the Molotov is placed. What the hell? Where the holy hell is the Molotov? Why can't I... D-pad up does nothing. That's the medkit. But D-pad down... Ah, I have to press it twice. Maybe hold D-pad down. What happens? Weird. That Alright, if I press square I only get the option to switch out my weapon types, not my melee or brick or Molotov cocktail type, which is a bit weird. And also if I hold square without the weapon, only if I hold square with the long rifle will it actually bring up this menu. Or if I hold the D-pad to the right and hold down the square, will it bring up the menu? But if I have like the D-pad right weapon equipped, like the pistol, and I do hold square, then it's just a melee attack. And D-pad down, holding and holding square is just an attack. Same as D-pad up. So it's only left or right and holding square that gets you to this menu. Alright, weird that I cannot... I think on the internet I saw people also switching out their throwables via that menu, but whatever. Alright, anyways, very handy that somebody written down how we have to open the safe. We have a gate code, but we need to know what gate this is. Gate West 2. So let's get our journal out. Or the... Where the hell were the... Watch checkpoint gate codes. West 2, I think it was. So that is 0451. There we go. Zero 04. Uh, 51.
Oh shit.
Thank you very much. Holy shit, that's a lot of crap. Nice.
That was some good scavenging.
And a card. I like these cards. Flow. Graduating at the top of her class from a prominent sci-tech university, Olga Kuznetsova was recruited by the Russian government to further their research into dark energy. Fearing the tech would be used for war, her attempt to sabotage their experiments resulted in their consciousness fusing with water vapor. Now she is able to channel her soul into any body of water and conjure objects in any form of water. So long as there is moisture in the air. Olga Kuznetsova. Brain Sembron, Society of Champions. Pretty cool. Alright, let's see what we picked up. I think we picked up a medkit, but I also saw other stuff. And again, I see nothing popping up in my inventory. Really, really annoying. Maybe that's because it's survival mode, but pretty sure we picked up stuff. 35 pills. And 27 bolts. So we got 17 bolts. That's a good thing. Because I think previously we had only 10 left. So that is a good score by my account. Too bad the traffic lights are not moving, swaying a little bit in the wind. Let's see if there's any post here. Any post, people? Nope. Cool architecture. There's the courthouse, primary objective. And we can also go further to the back. There's some restaurant over there. It's a pretty big American flag, by the way, over there. Alright, let's just first get this area, clear this area over here. Anything in the car? Some cars you can smash the windows, others you cannot. Find it pretty cool that this car resembles a real life car quite a lot. If I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to be a Honda Civic. I think. Thank you. And here we go again. Holy shit. Ah, that's the garage. We have to go to the garage. The courthouse, not the courthouse itself. Don't think we can get in through here.
This must be the courthouse garage.
Right, I'm getting the hell out of here. I don't want to trigger a cutscene. First I want to explore the side thingies. Like a new gun. Check it out. Ah. Only one bullet for the gun. God damn it.
Wasn't Joel all about coffee?
Kidding me? He'd trade half his stuff for a bag of beans.
How about it? Tastes like burnt shit.
Alright, here we go
Thank
again.
you.
Check my
Why
inventory.
taste my
Everything
ass.
is 0. I'm picking up a bottle of what looks to be alcohol. Oh, sorry, wrong button. And what do I get? 0. It's almost like on this difficulty that the items are still in the game world, but that because you're on the higher difficulty, it simply doesn't register. Really, really weird. I'm really like wondering whether I'm dealing with a bug or another one. Ah, now I finally have one thing. Maybe it's just that when you pick up stuff, it does not automatically mean one unit of it. Maybe sometimes you need to pick multiple instances of a certain item type up before it amounts to one unit in the inventory.
Whoa.
Another cards. Quite a lot of cards. Big Blue. 180. Big Blue is an extra-dimensional entity who has taken on the appearance of a blue whale. First arriving on Earth over 1 billion years ago to keep watch over nascent life forms, they use their infinite wealth of knowledge to help guide the human race in times of great need and upheaval. Their unfathomable age has one major drawback. Days appear to pass as microseconds. However, this time, dilation effect is offset if they hold their breath, which they can do for several years at a time. Holy shit, this is a cool side story. I'm just making it again a little learning moment for myself. What the hell again upheaval means? I think it's like unrest or something similar. A violent or sudden change or disruption to something. An upward displacement of part of the Earth's crust. Upheaval. One moment, just translating it to my mother tongue, being Dutch. Alright, that's a weird translation. But whatever, I get the general gist of what upheaval means. Here we go. Further, goddamn, my cat is somewhere it's behind me. I'm in the dark here, as you should, playing zombie games, but that makes it easy to lose track of cats and the like. I only have one cat, by the way. Right, I do think enemies could pop out here. Employee notice, workers' compensation fraud is a felony. federal labor law postings. It's the law. What a weird poster. It's the law. Whoever says that, like, yeah, it's the law. Like, people don't already know that labor regulations are the law. Alright, are we in for a jump scare over here? And again, I will be picking up something. I have 1000. Here we go. And what do we have? Still 1000. And it looked to be like a box of pills. Maybe, it were these medicine pills. I'm now at 47. That's a good extra. Press square while aiming to aim over the other shoulder. Right. Workplace fraud is a crime. Fraud on el trabajo es un delito. Notice of infection discrimination is against the law. Oh. The United States Health Board recognizes and compliments the efforts of Marcus Hen Fleming and for their exemplary services in maintaining the standards set within the health code. The United States Health Board recognizes and compliments the efforts of blah blah and for their exemplary services in maintaining the standards set within the health code. It doesn't make grammatic. I'm not even a native English speaker, but to me, grammar-wise, this is not like a flowing sentence. You recognize and compliment the efforts and for. That second sentence really doesn't mesh too well with the first one. Alright. That's really cool that we can move shoulder. First let's check out... God damn it. The bullets. I only have one bullet, so I'm not too sure how to go about that. But I can, of course, immediately swap to the gun. Which gun do I have? That one. Alright, here we go. By the way, let's just use the gun. Let's see what we will be encountering behind this door. Pretty big chance.
Look out!
Nice! Right, did Ellie get hurt? That's the oh, shit. Nice jump scare this was.
How do they get inside these places?
I don't know. I hate that shit.
Very nice jump scare. I did save my bullet. Really pretty conscious of conserving ammo. Alright, another rack. But how can I check Ellie's health? Is that somewhere in the menu? Probably the screen will turn red or something. Let's make another Molotov for the clickers. Very nice. anything in the toilet except a big doo-doo. Holy shit, her eye seems to stick out to the right a bit, or it's like a cyst or something. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. No, it's an eye, it looks to be. It is clipping through her eyebrow. Usually Ellie or the other girl, Dina, they comment a bit. Ah, that's what I mean.
What's this?
I wanted to say they comment when you cleared a place, and they didn't not do that yet, but that's probably because I didn't find this yet. Barcodes. It's a key.
It says barcodes on it. I think it's for that pet store we were at earlier.
Might be worth checking out.
Nice. 900 Marion and 6th. Right, did we clear our current location? No, it's still not marked as clear. Marion and 6th. That is to the right. Very nice, by the way, that I accidentally hit the interact button because I really didn't see that key. It was more luck that I picked it up than anything. Why isn't this location now marked as completed? What am I missing here? What didn't I pick up? I think I picked up everything. What's this? This bag. Can I do anything with it? Right, now what? Just hitting randomly the interaction button. Usually Ellie comments like...
Cleared this place out.
Okay. We did clear it out. Only after leaving it, she comments on it. Let's go to the pet store. This is the courthouse. Holy shit. Again, the lighting is really natural. I like it. The film grain is too much. The graphics are a bit fuzzy. It really does look to me a bit like a console title. But the overall lighting is very well done in my book. And we have like an inner city waterfall. Also practicing a bit of proning. given that we will be using that to stay out of sight. Also, let's see what happens. I think you can immediately go prone. If you run... Yeah, I think that was it. And can you also immediately get up? Yeah, that's, I think, hold the circle button. Yes, if you hold the circle button while prone, Ellie immediately stands up without first crouching. Alrighty, the pet store was around here somewhere. What does that say? Fall in love with our autumn flavor. Stop by our 5th and Spring Street location to start trying our new items today. Alright. Bus route. We are at the top right of the bottom left square. I'm actually curious I am going to quickly test something out, because holy shit.
Hear that?
I hear it. Infected.
It's coming from the courthouse. This is gonna suck, isn't it?
At least we're ready for him.
Not yet. I have like 1 bullet. Was this the white door? Yes, I think that door I tried to enter and it was closed off. But now we have the key. But I'm actually curious. I think there's another bus stop here. Yes, whether this "you are here" symbol is dynamic, and it is, because in the previous bus stop we just saw, the symbol was over there, and now it's more down below. It's pretty cool. Let's get to the pet store. Barco's natural pet store. I hope we won't be finding all kinds of pet corpses. That would be a bummer. I am, by the way, hitting the 14-minute marker, so maybe this is a good moment before going in and clearing out this place to switch episodes, and this one continue in the next one. That might be a good one. Let's quickly check over there, because this should be the courthouse then, right? Yes. And this is where the sound of the infected came from. We also have a door over there, by the way. What the hell is this? Nothing. It's just a really white lock. I'm not gonna spend a bullet on it trying to see if I can shoot it open. So the courthouse we will be doing later. We are already aware that there are infected in there. That's why it's good to have the couple of Molotov cocktails that I created. I also, before going into the pet store and ending the episode, I also was curious about that truck. I will check out that truck. And while we're at it, you can just as well check out this little passage. With nothing here. Just doing my training routine, getting to grips more and more with the mechanics. Hopefully it will help out eventually in combat. Let's check that processing, form an orderly queue. Let's check that processing watch house, tower, cabin thingy. Oops. Man, I hear quite some clickers. Could maybe smash this window, but I'm afraid that indeed again a cutscene will trigger. So I will wait with that. Anything? Nothing. So why is this area here? Maybe it is indeed to get into the courthouse through the window over there. I really like it that you don't have to press any button to interact with the ladder. Too many games make it super convoluted to simply go down a ladder. I wonder, by the way, whether you can also slide down a ladder. Let's check that out. Like through Metal Gear Solid style. Which, by the way, now I did have to press a button. Alright. Let's not do it too high. Like from here. No, she just jumps off. And immediately goes prone. Metal Gear Solid, yeah, somehow the last game, the location, Metal Gear Solid 4 is one of my favorite games of all time. I didn't get that vibe from the last one, which was, I think, no, Snake Eater. I think that was Metal Gear Solid 4, right? Snake Eater. Anyways, and then you had the one in between, and then you had the last one, and the last one, Metal Gear Solid 4. Was that Snake Eater? No, that's Guns of the Patriots. So then it's Metal Gear Solid 5, that last one. I didn't really care for it. On the other hand, it is of course a Metal Gear game, so in that sense it should be worth playing. But it's also a game, just like this game, marred with politics and all kinds of stuff outside of the actual game, with Hideo Kojima leaving Konami and stuff, and the game being rushed, levels not being finished, and just the ending fast-tracked in there. So yeah, I just stopped playing it, and I will never play it because I also simply have too much games still on the shelf. But yeah, I did secretly, it lost its charm a bit. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater was full of charm in my book, and number 5 I found less so. Also with that episodic content, each level was like a separate mini game almost, with the credits rolling at the start and at the end of each level, with really weird design. just like the episodic content almost of Gran Turismo Sport, also an entry that lost its charm, so to say. But still, it is. Yeah, sometimes I do think like, oh man, shall I boot up Snake, good old Snake again? But maybe I will in the future if I'm in the elderly home and I have more time on my hands. I will boot up Metal Gear Solid. But for now, I have to end the episode. In the next episode, we will be checking out this pet store. Hopefully, some goodies are in there. Hope you enjoyed. It was again a bit slow, but slowly but surely I'm getting the hang of the mechanics and stuff, and it will all gradually go more fluid and also more quickly. But for now, slow is steady and steady is fast. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one. And for the meantime, do not forget, always do keep on gaming. See you later.